In scriptures, the human body is often referred to as the temple of God. Yet it is quite an uncommon privilege for any soul to attain this sacred abode that houses the divine, as it is truly a blessing to be reborn as a human being. On several occasions, Supreme Master Ching Hai has spoken about the rarity of this phenomenon.
To be reincarnated in the human world is hard. You have to have enough human quality. You have to have affinity with the parents, yeah, and with the society, with the people around which you were born. And very difficult. To be a human, you need some merit. You have done something good in the past in order to be able, yeah, to be able to pick a human birth.
As a living temple of God, the human body is fully equipped with miraculous wonders that can be awakened in those who are spiritually conscious and have complete faith in the Creator of all life. In India, Latin for fasting is the human ability to live without food. Since time immemorial, there have always been individuals who can sustain themselves on prana, or the vital life force. Through the grace of the Providence, in idiots, people who follow a food-free lifestyle can draw the energy from nature to nourish themselves.
They live on the chi, from the ground, or from the forest, and from the sun and from the air. They make use of all that. Or they live on love, on faith alone.
These individuals are known as Breatharians, Solarians, Voltarians or Pranarians, and they come from all walks of life, from different cultures and all corners of the world. Indeed, the possibilities and miracles in this life as our benevolent Creator has designed for us are endless. We only need to connect within to recognize our abounding largesse as God's children. Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly recommended a weekly series on Supreme Master Television to introduce those individuals of the past and present who have chosen to live food-free on earth. May their spiritual stories enthrall you. May hearts be opened and horizons be expanded. We now invite you to join us for part 3 of our 3-part program, Elitom Ben Yisrael, Living a Holistic Breatharian Lifestyle, on Between Master and Disciples.
This program discusses the possibility of breatharianism, or living without eating food, and is not a full instruction. For your safety, please do not attempt to cease eating without proper expert guidance.
Elitom Ben Yisrael has not eaten food for 10 years. He's healthy, energetic, and happy. To help others lead a healthier lifestyle, Elitom shares his knowledge of holistic medicine and exercises and promotes the compassionate, animal-free vegan diet. To learn more about his breatharian lifestyle, our Supreme Master Television correspondent interviewed Elitom in Ohio, USA. During the interview, Elitom revealed the personal challenges he went through in the transitional stage. He also explained how his body naturally produces the water it needs. In fact, in its natural state, the human body knows exactly how to regulate its needs and discard what is considered unnecessary or toxic to its system.
You did mention before you rely on clean air?
Yes. Clean air is very important. A woman asked me one time, so you mean if you don't eat anymore, you don't need to use the bathroom? Well, of course, the only thing the body brings out is what you put into it. So of course, if you stopped indulging in physical foods, it wouldn't bring nothing out physically. But dealing with clean air, that's very important, because through our research, we find out that every once in a while the body is still bring out something. You say, where did that come from? But now it's dealing with the environment around you. The body is actually taking in everything around it, if we realize it or not. Just to give you an example, a mouse in the corner of the room who looked around the corner and looked at you, the body picked it up even though you didn't consciously pick it up. It's picking up so many things at a high level that even if a meteor was to go over our head, the cells of the body is tracking it. So it's eating and feeding off of everything. The body is awesome. And humanity, dealing with their education and their thought process, has really been downgrading the body. But it's not at all. It's at a high level. It's for the mind to catch up with the body now.
Elitom believes that the Breatharian lifestyle embodies the nonviolence principle of ahimsa. It reflects a way of life that will bring peace and harmony to all beings.
It will help in many ways. First of all, it will stop the animal concentration camps that's taking place. That's what I call them, animal factories. On, the average person just think they're going to the grocery store, just seeing meat there, and it was just protected and so forth. But that is actually murder. People don't realize that they're actually practicing cannibalism. These are other sentient beings, and there is a price to pay for killing these beings and eating them, because we see the price. We see hospitals everywhere, and humanity collectively have built these hospitals due to their way of thinking. That's why it's needed.
Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Between Master and Disciples will return in just a moment.
I do want to give a congratulations to Supreme Master Television for the steps they're taking on dealing with the animal factories, taking people into veganism and above. So that as a whole is very good. So I do want to thank.
Welcome back to today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Let's continue with our feature, Elitom Ben Yisrael, living a holistic Breatharian lifestyle. Aside from the personal benefits, Elitom believes that the food-free lifestyle has constructive global ramifications.
This is a must, because right now, if people realize it or not, we are at a crossroads. There need to be a change. Humanity's problem is toxicity. So on the benefit principles of it, dealing with the water, dealing with the air, dealing with the concentration camp for animals. The average person, they're buying steak and hot dogs, but that is actually cannibalism, murder. And there's a price to pay due to the illness, sicknesses, diseases that's taking place from it. That's unnatural. The things that humanity is consuming is unnatural. We were not designed to walk around every day with toxicity in us at high levels like they are. Because on one level, heaven, well, this is coming from me, is a high state of consciousness. And a heavenly organism is going to create a heavenly habitat to live in. So if the human being changes, the planet is going to change.
In fact, having reaped the benefits of living on prana, or the cosmic energy, Elitom is enthusiastic and supportive of those who may want to follow this way of life.
So would you recommend this lifestyle to others?
Absolutely. Even if you don't do it, put it into your being to know it exists, because that'll make it easier for people who want to do it deep down inside. This is something that I feel, even if a person decides to keep indulging, they should go through this process to know that it's just an illusion and it could be stopped. I mean, just to know about it, just to have it. And knowing just don't come from somebody telling you. You're really going to know when you do it yourself, and that brings out the knowing in the cells of the body. They already know because all your ancestors is in you.
For individuals who may be interested in living on the cosmic energy and dispense with food entirely, Elitom has some advice.
Well, first of all, that study is very important. Find out as much as you can, both the cons, the pros, because nobody's forcing you to do this. You got to make sure that it's something that you want to do. It's not for fame, fortune, or, hey, everybody, look at me, I'm a breatharian. That's not what it's about. Get some type of seclusion to be with yourself. You don't want a busy, hectic schedule, because the main thing you're putting in line and in order is your mind. There's nothing wrong with the physical body. It can do it. That's one of the biggest, I guess, unhid secrets to the human family. The body already knows how to be perfect. It knows how to be healthy. It knows how to live forever. It's the mind that we're dealing with. So, of course, you want to put the mind in the state where it's not being bothered. So basically, we'll be dealing with meditation, kind of secluding yourself. That's the main thing that the person need to get a hold of in order to start making this transition.
To help others take control of their own well-being, Elitom went public with his knowledge.
When I came into Breatharianism, that was an exciting new thing even for myself. I met a woman who did real high energy work named Norma Gentilier, and we did a workshop together. There was people all over that came, and it was real interesting because when I said start activating the chakras and the energy centers, there is a lot of people would like to do that, but they need teachers. So we actually set up a whole workshop where we did that. We dealt with the vibrations of music, activating the body, but the main thing, getting people the exposure of changing the diets, going higher from leaving meats alone for number one, all the way to breatharianism to let them know it exists.
Aside from producing an audio CD to introduce others to the food-free lifestyle, Elitom is also currently working on a book.
It's called It's Okay to Be Healthy. And the reason why I named it that title because it's letting people know that it is okay to be healthy. So it's okay to be healthy is you're basically taking on that challenge to take your health further, and it's okay to do that because there's others on the planet that is doing that.
Thank you, Elitom, for sharing your knowledge, experience, and insight to help others achieve optimum health, physically and spiritually, through the compassionate vegan diet or a food-free lifestyle. We wish you great success with your book and all your endeavors to benefit and enhance the lives of others. Thank you, gentle viewers, for your loving company for the conclusion of Elitom Ben Yisrael, Living a Holistic Breatharian Lifestyle. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for good people, good works. Coming up next, right after Noteworthy News. May heaven's grace your life with love and kindness.
To contact Elitom Ben Yisrael about his breatharian lifestyle, please email elitom ben11969@hotmail.com. To acquire a copy of his audio CD with Norma Gentile, please visit www.healingchance.com.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.